Hi guys, and welcome to a new video where today we're going to be talking about a topic which is puzzling the minds of many people. At least I think it is. It is me. And today it's just going to be a video where I'm going to talk about what I think they should include in the next Call of Duty Zombies game, which of course is going to be Black Ops 3 coming this November or something like that. And I just want to talk about what I think should be in there and what I think they should try and avoid, and then other people can leave their opinions. But I just wanted to get this out there like I did with my other Call of Duty video. I just want to get my opinion out there and see if anyone agrees, because there's certain things that I think they put in Black Ops 2 and especially Advanced Warfare which I just didn't agree with. Like, I'm going to start off by talking about Advanced Warfare Zombies, which is obviously a completely different company because it's Sledgehammer Games, not Treyarch, making Zombies, and I wanted to give it a go, and I think they gave it a good try, but I really, in the end of it, don't think it was that good. I mean, the core concept of Zombies was the same, but it didn't have the same feel. There was, to start off with, one of the minor, like, a small little feature which just puzzled me so much is the lack of rebuildable barriers. There's always been rebuildable barriers in Zombies, and I know they don't want to do a carbon copy of Treyarch Zombies, but that's always there. I feel like that's one of the things that makes it a kind of, I know it's not necessarily a horror, but more of a survival horror than just a survival shooter kind of thing. And I do respect the fact that they gave it a go, but I don't think it went that well. I don't think exosuits went well with it at all. I really disagree with exosuits in Zombies. I'm not a massive fan of it even in multiplayer exosuits, but in Zombies it kind of ruined the experience for me, having the fact that you was so reliant on an exosuit to survive, because all the other zombies have exosuits. And then there was zombies that could take out your exosuit when you have to be so reliant, and there's so many of those zombies as well. It just made it kind of boring, and then it just didn't make it fun. Like, you used to be able to just pop on zombies, and just if you could be like, oh, I just fancy a casual game. But nowadays, you got to concentrate a fair bit, otherwise you're not going to do well. People are going to get frustrated, you're going to get frustrated, and in the long run, it won't be worth playing it. But that's Advanced Warfare aside, so that's just some of the things that I didn't agree with in Advanced Warfare Zombies. But Treyarch Zombies, Black Ops 2 Zombies, pretty much the same as Black Ops 1 and World at War Zombies, just bigger maps, which I suppose I kind of enjoyed. Transit was an alright map, it was alright to play now and again. I didn't want to play it all the time, but it was alright to play now and again. But then they brought out other maps like Mob of the Dead, Die Rise, all these kind of stuff, which I really enjoyed. The only thing I can take from Black Ops 2 Zombies, and to say what I wouldn't particularly like, is obviously I like there being a story mode and stuff, like a story kind of Easter eggs and stuff like that. It made the game interesting, added some depth to it, and it's really good. But I don't feel like it should be as important as it was in some of the maps. Like, let's take Mob of the Dead for example. To get to the Pack-a-Punch, you had to do all kinds of stuff. You had to get so many things to get to the Pack-a-Punch. It's unreal, really, the amount of stuff you'd need just to get to the Pack-a-Punch. And it was all kind of story-based. You had to build the plane to escape, which is all story-based. And I liked the idea of it, but it became a pain to execute over and over. Like, you got bored of doing it. You just got fed up of doing it at points. Like, obviously it was fun to play still, because it was still zombies at the end of the day, but it was a bit draggy on. It dragged on at times. If you wasn't too sure what you're doing, like, to this day I'm still not entirely sure how to do it. I generally know what I'm doing, but I didn't play it enough to really understand it. But that's just one of the things, really. I think that's pretty much the only thing out of Black Ops 2 Zombies I didn't like, is things like getting to the Pack-a-Punch and stuff being so story based and having so much stuff to do to get there. It was a bit annoying. Like, Buried as well, not as bad. Obviously all you had to do was get Leroy, the big guy, or you could, like, to knock it down, or you could just get the paralyzer and hover over. So that, to an extent, that was fine. That was easy enough to do. It wasn't a pain. It was quick-ish to do, as long as you don't get in a lobby with people that are just deliberately annoying and continue to shoot the big guy and send him back into his cell. That kind of stuff was a bit annoying, but obviously that's just, you can't help that. But the overall concept of buried and stuff was alright. So Black Ops 2 features were generally good, but there was little things here and there, like everything being so story based, wasn't too keen on, and I know some other people weren't. But that's about all I can take from Black Ops 2 that I don't like. So, and then it just back to World at War and Black Ops 1 zombies. I think were perfect. They were spot on. There was nothing really extra they could have done except maybe put Juggernaut in Natcha and Toten on the Black Ops 1 remake. Obviously, it maybe would have ruined the map a little bit, maybe being able to survive a bit longer. But I feel like putting Juggernaut in there would have been alright. You know, it wouldn't have been too much of a problem. But that's a different topic, so we won't get onto that. But the other two, Black Ops 1 and World at War, like I'm playing now, were really good zombies. I play hours and hours. I remember when I was a kid, I never played multiplayer. Never, ever played multiplayer. I would always play zombies, and I had friends on PSN that, because I used to play PlayStation, that would message me, and I can remember a distinct memory in my mind of one day someone messaging me like, look, you need to try this. And at the time I didn't even know what multiplayer really was, because I just never went off zombies. So that just shows how much I enjoy it and how much passion I have for the series. But now to move on to what I think should and shouldn't be included in the next generation of zombies on Black Ops 3. So putting all these points together that I've mentioned, I hope they keep bigger map sizes from Black Ops 2. I hope they kind of make it so it's not too story based like Black Ops 1 and World at War. Obviously the story to still be there, but not have to like go through the story just to pack a punch or just to get the power on, or you know, stuff like that. Like Mob of the Dead, where it was so crucial to follow the storyline to really do overly well in an actual match, stuff like that. And I want there to be World War II guns back in it. Like, I don't know, I feel like its origins was on a World War II game, and that's another map, by the way, Origins, that's just popped into my head, that's very story driven to do well. But I feel like the origins of zombies come from a World War II game. It would be nice to see them incorporate another World War II map where you get to play as original 4 characters, whether it be for DLC or a starting map, whatever. I don't mind as long as it's there. But if it's not there, it's not going to be a big deal. I trust Treyarch. I think I know what they're doing. Every game they've made for Call of Duty I've enjoyed, so hopefully it's fun. I won't go on to multiplayer with all the exosuits and stuff, as this is a zombies video, but I just hope that there's no exo abilities and all that kind of stuff in zombies. If you want that in multiplayer, that's fair enough. Okay, it's not it gets a bit annoying on Advanced Warfare, but it's not a bad game. It's still fairly enjoyable to a certain extent. So if they just dim it down a bit, I think it would be a really good multiplayer. But as long as they don't bring that into zombies, because I think if they look at the Advanced Warfare zombies and see that a lot of people don't like it for that reason, they won't incorporate it, and I hope they don't incorporate it. So let's just do a quick recap of what I think. I think there should be decent sized maps like Black Ops 2. It shouldn't be too hard to get to do things like pack a punch, power on, find the box, or just do particularly well in the game like World at War and Black Ops 1. I feel like they should have good in-depth story missions, like story parts of the game that aren't quite as important to you doing well in a match like Black Ops 2, but keep kind of the Black Ops 2 story to it, because obviously the storylines on the Black Ops 2 maps were very in-depth, very fun to do, but they were a bit too in-depth like with the actual game. So to do well, you'd have to do the story, which not a lot of people, well, not everyone liked. I know I didn't particularly like that, but that's really about it. Big map, like normal map sizes, like Black Ops 2 map sizes. Make it so it's not so story driven to do well in the games, and try not to put loads of exo abilities and stuff. And if possible, just on a side note, to add like World War 2 guns or a World War 2 map in there. That's all I can really ask for, because at the end of the day, like I said before, Treyarch know what they're doing. I'm sure they'll make it great either way, and that's all there really is to say. I've explained, you know, what I want in there, what I don't like about some of the zombies things, and I would like to hear your guys' opinions. So if you guys have different opinions, and maybe you want to see exo abilities back in there, and let me know and tell me why. I'd be interested to hear. But they're my personal opinions. I just want to throw that out there. They are my personal opinions on what I want, gathered by myself and some friends and family who play the game. They are just personal opinions. So there's no need to get frustrated or anything if you don't agree with any of the opinions I've said. It's just, like I say, an opinion. So please don't get mardy over it. But if you do feel very passionate like about what you want in it, then just, like I say, let me know, and I'll be sure to read it and be very interested, to be honest, to hear your guys' opinions as well. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here so I don't repeat myself anymore. I've already gone through, you know, my opinions, your opinions, this, that and the other. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is just a quick out there video because I just wanted to get it done, get it said. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to see some World at War Zombies gameplay, like I've got in the background here, if you want to see some more of this kind of stuff, then just let me know, and I will do some World at War Zombies. That'll be fun. I'll cut it down into like a mini series kind of thing. And anyway guys, I've been Stumped123, and thanks for watching this video, and like I say, leave your opinions and comments or message me.